So in last session we discussed about World Wide Web and how it actually has evolved over years, right? Also we discussed that the architecture that World Wide Web uses is client server architecture. Now let's discuss what exactly this is. So suppose I want to open a website on my browser. We need browser to open the content, right? So I want to open the website on my browser. Let's say the first website that we saw in last session. So the code for first website must have been written somewhere, and there must be a machine which has that code. So let's just draw it this way. So this is the machine which has the HTML code corresponding to the first website that is created. Now I am a user, I being a user, let's say I'm here, I want to access this code. I'll be accessing this code via browser, right? So now browser, in order to show this code to me, needs the HTML file, needs the code file so that it can show this. So these two are separate machines, right? They are not connected, they are not linked to each other. So browser will have to connect and request for this resource from the machine, and this machine which has the resource in turn will respond to my request with the code, and only then I'll be able to see the web page on my browser. So this is how things work. Now the two entities in client server architecture are client and server. Client being the entity that requests the resource. In this case, browser is the client because it is requesting the resource, and server being the entity which has the resource and which can actually give me the content, the desired content. So in this case, the machine which has the HTML code for the first website is the server because it is granting me the resource, and client is the one requesting for the resource. So these are two terms involved in client server architecture. Whosoever needs the resource will be client, whosoever has the resource and will respond to the client with the desired resource is your server. So these are two actually terms relevant to this, right? So I hope that you now have a brief overview around the client server architecture and the terms clients and servers. Okay, so now just tell me one thing. This is the first web page. So I am here, user 1, or viewing it on my browser. Now there is another user, or I should say there are multiple users that are willing to view this web page or willing to view this website, and they are located at different locations across the world. So user 2 will also contact the server for the content. Server will respond. User 3 same, user 4 same. Right? Now the first web page will actually be same for all the users, whether I am user 1, user 2, user 3, user 4. The web page that I am seeing is pretty much same. The web page that I am opening in my browser, and if you try open and reaching out to the same web page, same website, the web page that will open is same. So the first website that is hosted remains the same for you. So that means the content that is being served to us as clients is pretty much same. It's not user specific. So if the content that is served is same for all the users, then we actually call that website as static website. So that website is a static website. Now what exactly is a static website? As I said, you can think of static websites more of a brochure kind of thing. So you have brochures are same for everybody, you just distribute those brochures. So similarly, the content that static website has is same for everybody. Whosoever is it's irrespective of whosoever is viewing that website, the content served is pretty much same. It's not user specific. Whereas almost all websites these days are dynamic. Now, what do you mean by the term dynamic? What exactly is a dynamic website? Let's pick a common example. Let's say you are visiting a social media website, let's say Facebook. Now, when you're opening Facebook, or you have logged into Facebook and you open it, the content that you see, the wall posts that you see are actually relevant or specific to you as a user. They are not common for everybody, right? So that means the website is smart enough to serve you the content you want. So when the website is serving you user specific content, it has animations, it is well designed, then you say that the website is dynamic website because it's a smart website, it's a responsive website, and it is able to cater to your requirement. And almost all websites these days have login sign up options, and then they show you information which is relevant to you. Right? So the information shown is relevant to you, user specific. We can say that the website is dynamic. If the information shown is common for everybody, we can generally claim that the website is static. So I hope static dynamic websites is clear. Client server architecture is clear, and these basic terms you are now familiar with. Thank you.